what does it take to be successful in Q1 of 2025 and beyond? If you're curious about that, if you're wondering if the industry has changed too much, and what is it going to take for you to be successful, you're in luck, because we're going to get into it right now. Hey, CourtneyLSanders here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to me, I'm a full-time certified 7-figure life and business coach, as well as CEO, wife, and mom. I wear all the hats and do all the things. And part of my job as a CEO is to forecast the future. Not literally, but to be thinking about trends, not just for myself and my own company. Yes, I run a coaching certification and marketing company, but also for my students who are getting into the coaching industry and thinking about what is it that they want to do and what their future is going to look like. And so as I'm recording this, it is the end of 2024. We are square into Q4 now. And so I'm thinking about, what does it take to be successful in Q1 of 2025 and beyond? More practically speaking, what does it mean and what is it going to take to be a successful coach next year and beyond? And so if you're curious about that, if you're wondering if the industry has changed too much and what is it going to take for you to be successful, you're in luck, because we're going to get into it right now. All right, the number one thing that I can say that is required in order for you to be a extraordinarily successful coach in 2025 and beyond is for you to adopt this mindset. Are you ready? Okay, come here. This might make some people mad, but I'm just gonna tell the truth because I love you, okay? You need to either go big or go home. I'm just being honest. This is go big or go home season. And this is what I mean by this. In order to be successful in 2025 and beyond, you need to be a visionary. I say this because the coaching industry is moving into a new phase, which I am actually really excited about, where it is no longer this infant, new baby industry, but we are starting to mature, I would say, into adolescence. And I know this for sure because of all the regulations that are now coming into the coaching space, which is a good thing, making sure that people are credentialed and that, not just everyone is coming up here and calling themselves a coach. But with regulation and credentialing, that is a sign that an industry is maturing. And so when an industry is maturing, in order to stand out, it is not enough that you just simply call yourself that thing. And so we see this in every industry, right? In the beginning in the coaching industry, being a coach itself was novel. If you said you were a coach, people were like, oh, what sport, right? They thought you might have been a tennis coach or a football coach or something like that. So to say, oh no, I'm a coach as a life coach, or I'm a business coach, or a leadership coach, or a health coach, or whatever, simply calling yourself that was enough to stand out because coaching as an industry was new and was novel. But that is not the case anymore. Coaching is going mainstream, which is really exciting. So I don't want you to read this as a bad thing. It actually means that there's more opportunities. Because coaching is going so mainstream, there are more opportunities for you to sell yourself as a coach and for you to even do coaching with corporations or with other organizations who might want you to coach their constituents. That said, if you desire to grow your own solo coaching practice, you want it to be profitable, you are going to have to make a name for yourself, right? So you're going to have to go big or go home. You are going to have to be a visionary. Now, this is actually not difficult to do if you focus on the main thing that I have preached day in and day out on this channel, which is you need your own unique perspective and you need your own coaching methodology. At the end of the day, you have to be a leader in this field, and that shouldn't be difficult because I believe that coaching is leadership and leadership is coaching. Because at the end of the day, if you're working with a client, you are essentially selling themselves, okay? You are selling them on themselves. You are selling them on a vision that they have for themselves, but they're not quite sure that they can actually achieve. And so even though it is the client that ultimately achieves that vision, they are coming to you as a coach because they are looking for you to lead the way. And you lead the way in a variety of different ways. It's not just giving advice, right? This is why getting certified now is so important, because it's not just enough to be good at, giving advice and kind of shooting from the hip, but you want to make sure that you understand the art and science of pulling those insights out of someone. But in order to get them to be interested in working with you in the first place, you have to have a bigger vision for your coaching business than simply making money. It is no longer enough for you to only want to quit your job to become a coach. I mean, that is great. great. I wish you well. I hope you're able to quit your job and to be successful, but your clients aren't gonna pay you just because you want to quit your job. They are only gonna pay you if they see you as a visionary who is saying something different than what the rest of the market is saying. Now, this is not difficult to do if you understand how to excavate your own story. Each of us have walked our own unique journey, and we have developed our own unique principles and insights based on the path that we have walked. And so if you are able to then package that journey and package those insights, not just into your own coaching program, but truly your own coaching methodology that sets you apart from others in the industry, you will find that it is that much easier to stand out. So this is what I mean when I say you gotta go big or go home. We can't just be so narrowly focused on, oh, I just wanna quit my job and how do I get certified so I can just start accepting clients for $150 an hour per session. Those days are long gone. In 2025 and beyond, people are looking for leaders. They're looking for people who are gonna raise their hand and stand up in the coaching industry and say, I have this experience, I have this wisdom, I have this unique perspective that I wanna share with the people that I'm called to because I desire to help them in the unique way that only I can. So if you are watching this, I'm sure that you are one of those people, but you have to be willing to go bigger. And speaking of going bigger, this is also the era of developing a true company and building a team. I know oftentimes we have this romanticized idea of being a solo practitioner, a solo coach who's just, working from home and just taking a few clients here or there. But again, with the growth of the industry and the need to truly stand out, going bigger means that your message is going to have to go further. And so in order for your message to really go as far as it needs to go, you are gonna need a team to not only support you on the marketing side, but to support you on the operational side so that you can show up as that visionary leader that you need to be. So this means pricing your packages appropriately so that you can afford to pay for the team and pay for the infrastructure necessary. So again, hopefully you're seeing, this is why I'm saying you gotta go big or go home. If you don't wanna go big, there are still opportunities because yes, coaching is becoming more popular, more organizations are hiring coaches, right? My organization is hiring coaches. We hire coaches all the time to help facilitate in our program. So that definitely is an option for you if you want to go the path of maybe still being independent and a solo coach, but you work under the umbrella of another coaching organization. But if you want to stand out in your own coaching organization and you want to be successful in your own practice, you have to be willing to be a visionary, you have to be willing to be visible, and you have to be willing to be unique in your perspective and what you ultimately have to offer. So hopefully this didn't scare you. Hopefully this really encouraged you and most importantly, excited you. And if this did excite you, you are my kind of coach, right? Or my kind of aspiring coach, because I love to work with aspiring coaches like you who want to go big. And so if you would like to work with me or at least learn more about how you can do that, you can click the link below to learn all about my Coach of Life Success certification and marketing program. We will not only help you come up with your own unique methodology and show you how to package it, all while giving you an accredited coaching certification. We will then show you how to market your business, how to find clients, how to set up your website, your branding, everything. We even have a whole tech team on deck, on standby to help you do a lot of the tech heavy lifting. So if you are looking for a supportive community to really wrap around you and help you launch your coaching business in one shot, this certification program is the place to do it, if I do say so myself. So go ahead and click the link below to learn more about it. And if you are so interested, you can apply and schedule a call with our enrollment team who will walk you through the entire process. All right, thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it and you are ready to go big and not go home in 2025. If so, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and like it. And if you can't wait for my next video, make sure you're subscribed to my podcast, The Courtney Sanders Show, on both iTunes and Spotify. And if you can't wait for my next podcast episode or my next YouTube video, make sure you're following me on both LinkedIn and Instagram. I am active on both. And with that, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.